What's up guys? Today I'm checking out the HOVSCO A5 mountain cruiser. Now this e-bike features fat tyres, front suspension, a torque sensor, a massive 60-mile range, a removable battery and lots more. And this bike is so attractive that even a Siberian husky tried to chase me to find out the brand name. The price of this bike is just under £1,200, which is quite competitive, and considering the specs and features on paper, it certainly seems like a pretty decent deal. So we have an interesting design with aluminium body and step-through frame with an angled top tube, making it easier to get on and off the bike. I really like the design. It's quite smart in appearance, and you have a removable battery housed into the bottom frame, which makes charging much easier. This e-bike will give you a top speed of 15 miles per hour, powered by a 250 watt brushless Bafang rear hub motor, and you also get a pretty powerful torque sensor. Now a torque sensor measures how hard a rider is pedaling to determine how much electric power to push to the bike. So the harder you pedal, the more power it gives the motor. If you pedal lighter, it gives you less power to the motor. So this e-bike will give you 45 Newton meters of torque, which makes easy work of steep hills. You've also got 5 assist levels. Level 1 is the lowest level of assist, so if you want to feel the effort of riding and pedaling a bike, you want to leave it on level 1 or 2. Level 3 is an even balance of effort and electric power, and on level 4 and 5 you won't feel the effort at all. The bike will assist you with the maximum power and speed, so that ride on level 4 or 5 will be effortless. Now me personally, I find myself using level 3 pedal assist most of the time, but if I get to a steep hill and I'm feeling lazy, I'm definitely shifting up to level 5 pedal assist. So plenty of power and performance from the electric motor. You also have 7-speed Shimano gears. In case you wanted to switch off the electrics and use this as a regular bike, the option is there. Furthermore, this e-bike has a 36 watt removable battery, which can give you a range of up to 60 miles, which is around 96 kilometers. The battery can be completely removed from the frame, and you can charge it in your house with convenience, leaving your bike in the shed. And it does take a good 7 hours to fully charge that battery, but then you won't need to charge it for at least 60 miles, which is pretty nice. Now let me explain. I was not expecting a dog to chase me, so naturally I panicked and shifted up to level 5 and started pedaling hard to get away. Now after watching the footage, I realized it was just being friendly. Nevertheless, this e-bike gave me the boost when I needed it, which is very reassuring. The fat tyres are 27.5 inch pneumatic and 2.1 inches thick, with plenty of grip. Now these tyres have plenty of grip and they're designed for different terrains. You also have front fork suspension, which makes off-road cycling more comfortable as it absorbs most of the shocks. There is an LCD control panel which shows you your speed, your battery levels, your distance and assist levels, and you have some buttons to change between the assist levels up or down. The bike itself weighs only 25 kgs. The seat is height adjustable with quick release to suit anyone from 5'4" to 6'1", and the seat itself is quite comfortable and well padded. Furthermore, maximum rider weight is 125 kgs, which is around 19.6 stones. Now let me show you what comes in the box and how to assemble the e-bike. Now this e-bike comes well packaged in a large box, and everything you need is included. You won't have to buy anything extra to get you started. In fact, this e-bike actually came with a free accessory kit worth over £200, which I will be showing you shortly. Okay, so next mini challenge, cable ties. There are a lot of cable ties. I highly recommend a decent pair of scissors and snip all the cable ties carefully not to scratch the frame, and so on and so forth. We have 2 accessory boxes. Let's start off with the main accessory box that comes with the e-bike as standard. So inside the box you will find a user manual, a very useful kickstand, a small bag containing a whole bunch of tools that you're going to need to assemble the bike. We have a power supply, and I'll give you a close-up of the voltage information. We have both European and UK power cables, a rear reflector which goes under the seat, and we have left and right pedals which are clearly marked L and R in the bottom corner. And there is an optional throttle included, which you don't really have to use, especially if it's not legal in your country, because the power assist is very good, so you don't even need to attach a throttle. So those were the standard accessories, and the other box contains the extra free accessory kit worth £200, which you can get free right now when you purchase this e-bike. Yes, I know, I'm getting lazy and I'm resorting to magic to open these boxes, but I guess magic saves us both time, doesn't it? So this essential bundle comes with a very good quality foot pump. You get an insulated water bottle, a heavy duty combination bike lock, a bottle cage holder for your water bottles, a very useful multi-tool. So if you own any bike, bicycle, cycle, you need this tool. And last but not least, a smartphone holder. Okay, so let's assemble the e-bike. First thing I did was attach the handlebar. To do this, simply remove the 4 screws and the bracket using the provided tools. Then attach the handlebar in between the bracket and then tighten all 4 screws. Quick tip, now don't fully tighten those 4 screws, leave them a little bit loose so that you can adjust the handlebar to the correct and comfortable position, and then go ahead and secure all 4 screws properly. Next thing I did was attach the front wheel. To do this, just flip the bike upside down. The handlebar will keep the bike from falling. Next steps, remove the safety screw and nut completely. You will not be using these again. Then drop the wheel into the groove on the front fork and align the brake rotor in place. Thereafter, grab the black quick release bar and unscrew one side, also removing one spring as well. Feed it through the center, through the brake side, then attach the spring and tighten the nut. The seat can be adjusted to suit your height and also features a quick release for quick adjustments. Very handy indeed. Now the pedals simply screw on. They are marked left and right, and you can use a spanner to secure it in place. So next you fit in the front LED lights, which screw on quite easily with a nut and screw just above the front fork. And to fit the kickstand, all you do is remove both screws from the kickstand, attach them to the bike, and then screw secure. Simple as that. Okay, so if your country allows you to use a throttle on an e-bike, then this is how you install it. If you are in the UK, then don't attach the throttle, as it's actually illegal, and to be honest, you don't need it. The torque sensor and pedal assist is already amazing. Now to install the throttle, remove the current handlebar by unscrewing 2 small screws. Then you'll find a cap at the end of the handlebar. Remove that and the handlebar will just slide off with ease. Now you just slide on the throttle and the handlebar, but you will notice that there is no longer enough space for the handlebar to secure. So you need to loosen the gear shifter and brake handle to make more space. Then go ahead and attach the end cap and proceed to tighten both handlebar screws to secure it in place. You then need to tighten the screws on the throttle, brake and gear shifter to secure all 3 in place. Now to activate the throttle, it needs to be connected to a spare cable found at the front of the bike. Once you connect this cable, the throttle is ready to use. And that is pretty much it. The mountain cruiser is ready to ride. So there you have it guys, that was the HOVSCO A5 mountain cruiser. Now this bike offers a comfortable ride with decent acceleration, and the top speed of 15 miles per hour meets the UK's legal limit for e-bikes. So this one is roadworthy in the UK, just as long as you don't install that throttle. Now the torque sensor is amazing. I think in 2023 you have to expect a torque sensor on an e-bike. In fact, I would not buy an e-bike without a torque sensor. And of course, the HOVSCO A5 mountain cruiser has an impressive, powerful torque sensor, which makes your ride on any terrain, hills and roads very comfortable and smooth. The front suspension fork also does a good job in absorbing the shocks and bumps, and the large, thick, grippy tyres also help you achieve that smooth ride, but also gives a bit of a badass look to the e-bike itself. Now this is certainly a good one. HOVSCO A5 mountain cruiser. Definitely check out the links in the description box, and if I can get hold of any discount codes, I will certainly share them with you. Meanwhile, any questions, you guys know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Like, sub and follow, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.